25th of this year, we were actually doing a weight loss challenge with work, and my sponsor, Erin Thompson, came into my restaurant and asked if she overheard a conversation we were having about a weight loss challenge, and she asked what I was going to do, and I was like, I'm not sure yet. And she said, well, come into this nutrition club called Forgiveness Shakes in Lubbock and try these 2 shakes today. I was very skeptical, told her, this lady's crazy, this doesn't work. So I went in, thought, I tried every diet in the world and I was gonna try it anyway. I was at the heaviest I'd ever been in my whole life, had chronic back pain, I have had knee problems my whole life. So went in, did the shakes. After the first month, I had lost about 20 pounds. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do this, go full force, bought everything I could afford to buy. After the 12-week weight loss challenge with work, I had lost 55 pounds and about 50 inches. When I started Herbalife, I was a size 24 in women's. I'm now a size 8.
And how much weight have you lost in all?
I've now lost 100 pounds and 152 inches.
Wow!
He's from Scottsdale, Arizona. He found Herbalife out of the phone book. He started at 310 pounds. He loves all of the new flavors of shakes, and I want you to meet him now.
Yo, leave a ball.
Hey guys, I'm Corey, and before I got started in Herbalife, I found myself, I hadn't looked in the mirror for almost 2 years. I just didn't know who I was becoming, and I got real sick and tired of breaking down in the stores. You couldn't find any clothes that fit, and I wasn't me anymore. I just didn't recognize who I was becoming. I wasn't living a life. And I knew about the product from a while ago, and I just looked it up in the phone book, and I found the most amazing people that just stuck with me. Got on those products right away. First thing I noticed, my energy just went crazy. And I didn't have to sleep halfway through the day to make it through the day, guys. And I lost 10 pounds of fat my first week, 30 my first month, 100 pounds in 11 months. Guys, now down 145 pounds, 192 inches. I have a life. I have a reason to live. I feel amazing. I have energy all day long. And I get to impact people like you guys and everybody in my life around me. It's just unbelievable.
Her name is Melissa Hunter. And it happened that while working on a beauty salon one day, one of her customers introduced her to Herbalife. At that time, she was a whopping 245 pounds. Fell in love with the products. She's also a cookie and cream lover. But let's see what's happened to Melissa Hunter.
You're unbelievable.
What do you think about her success?
I am a former salon owner. I suffered from chronic migraine, severe back pain, severe leg pain, stood behind a chair for 12 to 13 hours a day. I didn't dare sit down because if I did, I couldn't get back up and walk across the room because I hurt so bad. I was taking prescription medication that wasn't even mine, 3 Tylenol 4s at one time, twice a day, just to make it through the day. On July 13th, I had a dear friend that sat in my chair, and she'd had an 18-pound weight loss success story so far. My 17-year-old good-looking son thinks his mom is hot now. So anyway, and my 13-year-old daughter, she's like, she can wear my shirts and she doesn't like it because she's like, you're 42 and I'm 13 and it doesn't make sense to me, but they're proud of me and you're great. Thank you.
And we're proud of you too. Guys, what do you think about her success?
for a business opportunity, a way to work from home, he weighed 322 pounds. His favorite shake is vanilla. So please, welcome Tim Hawkins to the stage.
You're unbelievable.
What do you think of his success?
Tim, will you share your story with us?
Yes. The person you see behind me, the before picture, best way I can describe that person is that was just a person who just existed. That person was on various prescription medications for kidney, liver, cholesterol, blood pressure, pain medications for knees and lower back. Now, it's an entirely different life. Instead of existing, I'm living. I look forward to every day and all the opportunities and mysteries that come with it. And probably the biggest thing for me is all those prescription medications, I no longer have to take them. But for me, the biggest thing is the person I've become. Yeah! I'm a much better friend, a much better dad, and a much better husband. And I can't possibly top that.
And your total weight loss?
I've lost over 150 pounds and still headed toward my goal.
And what do you think of Tim's success?
Lisa Pennell is a world team member from Elton, Maryland. Maryland. She weighed 265 pounds and was in really bad health when her husband brought home an invitation that he'd received to have a free Herbalife weight loss sample. Wisely, Lisa grabbed the invitation, fell in love with our products. Let's see the new Lisa Pennell.
You're unbelievable.
What do you think of her success? Hi, Lisa. Can we ask you to share your story with everyone?
Before Herbalife, I was 265 pounds. I suffered from high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, sleep apnea. I had to use a CPAP machine at night, which doesn't make for a very comfortable night for my husband. He had to sleep in a different bed because of the machine or the snoring. I tried many diets, and I would lose a couple pounds, but then I would gain it back, less more every time. I was lethargic, I was out of breath. I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs without having to sit down and at least take a couple breaths. I couldn't play with my children. I found an invitation, or my husband brought home an invitation and just kind of threw it on his nightstand, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go try it. And I walked into Elton Nutrition with Candace and Lee Johnson, and my coach, Heather Gregg, and that day completely changed my life. Candace met me with a hug like she does everybody. She was an inspiration to me, and she always is, she still is. I started the Ultimate Weight Loss Program, and I used the Aminogen, extra Aminogen, and the body contouring cream. And Candace not only helped me with product, but she loaned me her self-confidence when I didn't have any. She held my hand and she went on this journey with me from the beginning, her and Heather both. And I love you, Mama. They're not just my mentors, but they're my friends. 10 months, I lost 124 pounds, 136 inches. I went from a size 24-26 to a size 6'8". My turning point was when I was having a conversation with my 7 and my 8-year-old little boys. And my 8-year-old said, "Mommy, I like you squishy." But then my 7-year-old was very serious, and he said, "But Mommy, I don't want you to die." And that was very heavy on me from there on. But I found a solution when I went into Elkton Nutrition. I have a new lease on life, and not only can I not just sit by the bench and watch my boys play, but I can run in the park with them and I can play with them. My whole life is totally different. I have a life.
What do you think about her success?
Next, I want you to meet Steve Smith. He's a supervisor on his way to World Team from Benton, Michigan. Michigan's in the house. He told me he had always known about Herbalife, but finally a friend had got him started on the product. When he started, he weighed 405 pounds. His favorite shake is cafe latte. So come on out, Steve Smith.
You're unbelievable.
Before Herbalife, I was an over-the-road truck driver, chain smoking cigarettes, pounding energy drinks, anything I could do to stay awake. I had sleep apnea too, and I also had heart palpitations. And what changed me is I was in the hospital waiting room. My dad was in for a heart cath, and a guy came in through the ER and ended up dying. And his whole family was next to us in the waiting room weeping. His son comes walking in front of my wife and I, 4 or 5 feet in front of us, and he's talking on his cell phone. We just lost Dad, My wife and I, at the time, were only married for 6 months, no kids. What was I going to leave her with? It was going through my mind. I went that night on Facebook and came to tears with posting on how I wanted to change my life. And February 20th, I started taking the products. And my first 3 days, I lost 7 pounds. I knew I was onto something. I lost 64 pounds in 12 weeks, 135 pounds in 35 weeks. Thanks to just the products in the program. That's when I started working out. Now I've lost a total of 168 pounds, 118 inches. I've gone from a 64 to a 36, from a 5'6" to a 1X. I get to live the healthy, active lifestyle that I never thought I'd ever have. And, I just feel great. These products are the best.
It's important for us to remember, after having heard these stories, we must remind ourselves that our products are not drugs or medicines, and they're not meant to diagnose, treat, or cure any medical condition. We operate on the basis that if we use our products to provide the body with all the nutrients that it needs, then this fearfully and wonderfully made body has this built-in, this innate capacity to heal, to mend, and repair itself.